Hello, family, and welcome back. Thank you for coming back to the platform of Nikita B, and I am she. And if you're looking at me and I'm virtually looking at you, it lets me know that we are on the other side. Any day above ground is better than a day underground. Even in our bad times, I believe God is still good, and I'm glad that you're here. And with you being here, today is very special to me because I wanted to talk about and give you guys 8 ways for you, my friend, to motivate yourself. Sometimes our motivation has to be disciplined, and Lord knows I know. I know the feeling. I know the feeling of not really wanting to do things. I know the feeling of wanting to give up with certain things, but it is so important for you to identify ways for you to be able to motivate yourself, because guess what? It was times that I was waiting on somebody to come through and motivate me, encourage me, and push me. That person did not come along, so guess what? I had to become that person. And because I did, I have ways that I believe can help you do the same. I always love to tell people this. Number 1, move around. Shift that energy. Understand that sitting still does nobody any good unless you are resting. You need to move around. And with moving around, play some music. Play some music that gives you energy, that gets you excited and makes you happy. So number 1 is move around. Number 2, you have to decrease your distractions. It's so easy for us to get distracted. And guess what? You can have good and bad distractions. But if it's something that's going on that's stopping you from being motivated, you have to learn to decrease those distractions. And if you are blessed enough to be around other people and people who are cheering for you and motivating you, then you need to get your accountability partner. Let somebody know what it is that you're doing so that they can assist you by holding you accountable. They can ask you how things are going. They can give you the positive feedback. It really works wonders when you know that there's somebody that's being accountable with you to make sure that you're accountable for yourself. This one, we do it so much, but we really need to eliminate it. The comparison thing. If you're going to compare yourself to anybody, compare you to you. Compare where you started to where you currently are. Celebrate your small wins. Celebrate the things that you've accomplished. At the end of each day, take 2 minutes to look back and reflect on your day and identify the things that you did do well. You didn't screw up everything. And if you did, guess what? A win was you identifying that it was screwed up. So there's always a way to think positive in every situation. You have to face your fears. I know that that's scary sometimes, but when you face your fears, it will really, really assist you in motivating yourself, because not only are you looking at things and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I used to be afraid to do this, but at least I started. At least I got this accomplished. At least I was able to establish this little bit. It's okay if it's little. Everything big started off small. So it's okay for you to start off little. Speaking of start off, it brings me to my next thing. Affirm your day. You need to affirm your day. You need to have a kickoff. I always like to tell you guys, position to take off. In the mornings, you need to speak to yourself in such a way that you're being kind to yourself, that you're showing gratitude. Your gratitude, it leads to your latitude. Every morning, you need to kickstart your own day. Don't let outside interferences and other things come and mess up your morning and you allow it to mess up your whole entire day. No, you have to motivate yourself. Even when you start small, guess what? The more you do, it will have a compound effect. So yeah, maybe you did start off small, but it begins to grow. It begins to get bigger. And you have to understand that it will allow you to even make connections that you're not used to making connections with. Get your motivation from people that you don't know. people you're not connected to, people you're not expecting things from. Because if you get your motivation from those people, then guess what? If they do certain things or if they say certain things, it's not going to have you all up in arms because I can't believe they did that. I can't believe this was said or they didn't show up. No, because you're looking for them for motivation for whatever area you have in your life, but you don't have that other connection with them. Find motivation in other things outside of yourself and outside of things that are directly connected with you, because it can motivate you to keep going as well. Be kind to yourself. It's okay if you missed the mark. It's okay if things didn't work out. Be kind to yourself. And last but not least, you have to understand that you started for a reason. You're motivated to do it for a reason. Remind yourself of why. Why did you get started? And what is going to be the circumstance if you quit? What is going to be the circumstance if you don't do what you know needs to be done? I hope that these things assisted you. I hope that they helped you and gave you an aha moment or a different way for you to be able to do things to stay motivated. And like I said in the beginning, sometimes you have to discipline your motivation, because at the end of the day, all you have is you. And as I always tell you, I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.